Okay, yeah, this person's had a lot of antibiotics. Don't worry about the reinstatement of bacteria in the gut tissue because you can't keep bacteria out. And I think I've given the analogy that I was a home builder in my past, and uh, I never did seed any septic tank and never had a problem with them because you can't keep bacteria out of the body, guys, and it's going to adapt to what you're eating. And so that's the beauty of it. Trust nature to work for you and adapt for you. The water's full of love. I like all your comments, bro. Thanks. Keep them coming. Um, my next class. See Kathy about the next class. You know, I'm trying to make this a big class for you. If you haven't noticed, I'm trying to give you all that information as much as I can. So this is a big class in itself, guys. And I'm trying to get you guys to become the healers that you are and go out and let's change this world. So the life regenerator, thank you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This was a question on even organic raw dairy, kefir, any of that. Some countries are into the kefirs and stuff. They used to sell a lot of kefir, but you know, none of that is fit after age 2. You lose the enzymes, lactase, most people. Now, there are some Brits, they claim, that maintain the enzyme, but why? You know, we need to get our head out of the milk's butt. We got to get out of that idea of fermentation and milk and stuff like this and yogurts and stuff. We do that, and cultures do those things. I tell you what, get yourself cleaned out a little bit and then just go have you some kefir. I'm going to show you your response of your body to it. You don't have to trust what I say about it, but spend some time away from all that. Spend about 3 months away from all that, and then go get yourself some kefir or some yogurt. And then I won't have to tell you anything. You're going to experience that right off. But get away from organic milk, raw milk, all the forms of milk. Again, we're supposed to be weaned. We're Homo sapiens. We should be drinking only Homo sapien milk. Not, like I say, if anything, goats, if you're below 2. But try to stay away from that. And the reason I'm saying that is that the lymph system becomes very inundated with these type of proteins creating excessive mucus. And boy, when you see what we're up against, Tina can tell you what she's up against. And moving lymph. Moving lymph, let me tell you, you're up against the battle of all battles. And so when you understand what congests your lymph system, you want to run away from that stuff. So because you just have to clean it out again. I remember I was craving a malt one day, and I'd craving it. I had malts growing up, and nothing like a good chocolate malt or vanilla malt. I love that stuff, right? I hadn't had one in 20, 30 years, and I was craving it, and I craved it for a couple of weeks, and then I thought, oh. So I went into the mall. We have a little mall down here, and there's an ice cream place, and I went in. I said, "Do you make little baby malts for kids?" And they said, "Well, yeah." And I said, "I just want a little baby malt this big." He kind of looked at me strange, and so he made me one. By the time I got out to my truck, I had a sore throat. I knew that I'd done it. I knew how mucus forming it'd be, but it was good going down. So I got home and I started eating some apples, and pretty soon I got a big wad of mucus out, spit it out, my sore throat went away. I created an acute problem by putting in my body proteins and food that my body had a direct immune response against, which is a mucus from my mucosa. And it actually made my throat sore because it congested my tissues, inflamed my tissues. Had I not known that, and I called up a medical doctor friend of mine, I said, "Hey man, I caught something while I walked in the mall, and I needed antibiotics, so I had to see my clients. I don't want them to see me sick, so, give me something. I caught something." I would then suppress the mucus that I put in there, because that antibiotic would have suppressed my lymph system, my immune system. The sore throat would have went away, had nothing to do with bacteria whatsoever, suppressed my lymph system, and I went on, but I had another milkshake another day and another one another day. I would move from creating an acute problem in my body to a subacute. That's a deeper stage of congestion. It changes your mucus. Whenever you have a cold and flu and you get yellow mucus out, that's subacute stage of mucus. Your chronic stages are going to be more your brown and green mucus. And then degenerative, you're going to see necrotic tissue and black and sometimes even gray tissue. So stay away from dairy products is all I can tell you. This question is good about the scabies and lice and stuff. We do a lot with our parasitic formulas. You can, if you're really involved, go out. And that's where maybe a pharmaceutical could help you quicker. And get this taken care of. There's a lot of good soaps in health food stores you can get. And clean your tissues real good. Clean your body externally real good. And then start cleaning your body internally and clean your environment. Let's see here. All right, this lady asked me about her mom, who has no cartilage in the left knee and is walking bone to bone. She doesn't want a total knee replacement. Do you think her knee cartilage can regenerate in approximately how long? Depends her lymph system, and it depends upon her parathyroid, but you're probably looking at least a minimum of a year on raw. That's how it's slow. And that's how it takes to get the body to regenerate tissue. So I would be looking at least a year or up to 2 years to do that. So depends how old she is and about the knee replacement. If she's in real bad shape, you're probably not going to like me, but I would have her knee replaced and get her on a good diet so she doesn't lose the other one. And she doesn't lose her hips. Because if her knee's going, her hips are on the road, and so's the other knee. Generally it's one-sided a lot, but, the elderly, they start losing the other kidney too. So it all depends on her level of comfort. I'd really detoxify her before and after the surgery, though, and get that anesthesia out of there. But fix the kidney. Why is she losing her knees, her kidneys, and her lymph system? And you want to fix that causative problem. If she'll stand in and you'll wait for, a year or two to rebuild, then go ahead and do it that way. Then I would do a lot of green drinks, but I would do a lot of fruit and berries and melons too, and really get into the kidneys. Make sure her parathyroid is working. Does she have spider veins, varicose veins? Does she bruise easy? Well, then she's pulling calcium out of her body fighting acids, and she's not putting it back. So that would be problematic. And if you're going to regenerate her, it's more than fresh fruits and vegetables. You really want to get into her lymph system more aggressively, get into her adrenals, and definitely pop up her parathyroid gland. That would be very, very important to do that for her. Uh-oh, they're talking outside my door. Don't be surprised they open it in a minute and I got to go. Let's see, ulcerative colitis. This person was 29. Are we ready? 9 years ago I had ulcerative colitis. Yeah, so remember that's inside the wall. That's truly interstitial lymphatic constipation, man. So you really got to get in there. And you're only 29. See what we're up against, guys? Again, going to the kidneys, going to your adrenal glands. Really, that's a core. 29, my friend. That's really, you got to get into those tissues there. Move your lymph system. Work on some bowel formulas of ours, drawing formulas that pull and clean that bowel wall off. Get into that lymph system. Very, very important. And because you're probably burning from the inside out. And that's not good. When that's interstitial lymphatic constipation, but that's all precancerous stuff. That you want to get that out of there, my friend. You're only 29 years old. You're in Toronto, Ontario. So, yeah, I know you're the one. I was talking about that at the expense of getting him in Toronto. Try to go across the border or something. Maybe fix someone up across the border or something. Carry him across. I don't know. Just research the herbs in my, I don't have enough time here to get them. Just research all the herbs that I have in my lymphatic formulas and my kidney formulas. See what herb, health food stores you got up there, what you can come up with, and see how you go with that. Get on the raw for sure. A lot of fruits, berries, and melons. Stay away from the acid fruits and stuff maybe a little while. Blood sugar better. Again, there's your adrenals. There's your right back to your adrenals again, your kidneys. These are the causative factors of your problem here. Even though the symptom is in the colon, the true reality is you're born with weak kidneys and adrenals. Getting the adrenals up will control the blood sugar, and then fruits and vegetables best way. Licorice, excellent, excellent. Definitely for the adrenals are there. That should help with a little blood sugar, and you already know your adrenals. You made comment on that. No energy. Yeah, moods are depressed and stuff. That's your adrenals, but check your parathyroid out here. Again, that's your calcium utilization gland. That's depression here. Yeah, that's what I mean about you young guys. I mean, males and females. You guys got to work through some stuffs. Our age group didn't know any better. Blood sugar swings and stuff like that. Keep working it, bro. Keep working it. Flax oil at night, okay. Cucumber, okay. Well, if your body's stopping, wanting you to get away from sugary fruits, well, get away from them. Listen to your body. I'm definitely an advocate of listening to your body here, of what it has to say to you, because that's really, really important. And I still missed a lot of questions here, so I'm going to shoot another video tomorrow on this, because I do have a client coming in, and I apologize, but I'll get to the rest of these tomorrow. But take care of yourselves. You're doing good. I love it here. You guys are doing so good. I'm just super proud of every one of you. And thank you so much for your support. It really feeds us around here, and it makes us feel good that what we're doing is paying off. So have fun today. Bye-bye now.